Hi, my name is Mike Anthony Smart, and I am doing a project called Washing Machine Simulations. Now, the key parts that I'm using is LCD. Sorry, it's a little dark, but I'm using the LCD. Sorry, the LCD, the LEDs, and a dip switch. Now, my project goal is to simulate and a washing machine functions, and we know that the washing machines has phases and it do particular performance. So my goal is to say like this. Let's say we connect my dragon board to a washing machine. Now, when the water is poured, because I use machine and the dragon board, and the water is pouring into washing machine, I use LEDs as a notification, letting me know what is being filled, and also an indication that it's going to the next phase. So when the water is being filled, this LED comes up. And yeah, I guess this LED comes up, letting me know that the water is being filled and it's getting ready to do our next phase. But before I'm introducing you to another phase, I want to introduce you to the LCD. Now, the LCD, it's used as an intro, letting you know that it's going to start a cycle. So when I activate the LCD, you should see this message. Hold on. Telling you that the cycle is started. Okay. So when the cycle starts, now we're going to be introduced another phase 2. It's called wash off. Now that means that, okay, say that the water is filled in the washing machine, and I had to see and connect and press what is going to happen next when the water is going to turn off. So just put that on. Okay, so when the water is cut off, I gotta get a buzzer, and this buzzer is gonna give me an indication that the water is coming on, and you hear a buzzer, like you know that what's coming off, and the next phase is coming up. All right. So, and you notice that the LED is shut off. That means there's no notification. It just means that the buzzer is shutting off and it's getting ready to go to the next cycle, or cycle as phase. Okay. So the next phase is called. The next phase is called the wash cycle on, meaning that when the water is shut off and the next LED is gonna tell you. Hold on, let me activate it first, then I'll talk. Let me just pull on that switch. It tells me on my drag board and the machine. It tells me that the second LED activate, and that LED is telling us is that the washer is ready to do its rotation. And we all know that rotation in the washer, that means that the clothes is going back and forth and do whatever rotation that it does for for the washing machine process. So when the washing machine is constantly spinning, and that the next phase is still the same phase, but I call it wash on 2. And the wash on 2 is basically indicating to us that it is still running. So let me just add that for you guys. Okay, let me just put that on. Okay. So when we reach that phase, we get another indication, and you notice that a different sound, right? Okay, so so the LED, the third LED, it just give you a hint or an introduction saying that it's still on the watch the watch cycle 2, but it's basically also saying that it's on its second rinse, you know. So when it's in that, it constantly going, and it constantly going is it rinse cycle, and it's delayed, and it's going to its final phase or final function, and that's why I put it delay drain, meaning that when you know that when the machine is finished and the water and such is being drained out, you know, in a sense, the machine will be cut off. So as I use the reset button just as another final indication that when it finished draining and rinsing and all that such, I touch this, that the machine is cut off and the machine is stop what it's doing, and the LED is just be resetting. So this is my project and everything and such. Bye.